We'll be going over the Meguu Kenki boss fight today. I'll be going over all his mechanics from both Phase 1 and Phase 2. He has two different phases, Phase 1, which is at the start of the fight, and then Phase 2, which is at 70% HP. In the first phase, the boss has a handful of different attacks, one of which is this shield bash. The tell for this attack is when the boss combines the two pieces of the mask in front of him, and 1 second later he thrusts the mask in a straight line in front of him. This deals a bit of damage, and is easily avoidable by slightly sidestepping to the left or right or walking behind him. Next would be the mask slam. The boss throws both pieces of the mask towards you, following you ever so slightly, before slamming down in an area of effect around the marked location. This does a very slight amount of damage, nothing too major. This attack is easily avoidable by running in one direction away from the masks. Other than the use of the mask attacks, the boss has two physical attacks. A dash and slash, which can be used at a distance. This attack dashes through the player, hitting them for physical damage. And the second attack is an area of effect slash around himself, which only happens if you get too close for comfort. Both of these do physical damage, and they are not too much to worry about. The boss transitions at 70% HP and does a massive area of effect cryo attack with the transition. Phase 2 brings more attacks and the phantom mechanic into play. This phantom mechanic summons an ethereal version of the boss whenever the boss does a certain attack. The phantom mimics the attack that the boss has used or is currently using. The first thing to note about Phase 2 would be that the physical attacks from Phase 1 are transformed and elevated in this phase to deal more damage, have elemental damage, and cover a larger area. The dash and slash has the anemo element added to its elemental damage. It covers a longer area, and as an added mechanic, the boss at the end of the dash will turn around and do a slash wave at the player's current location. That is easily avoided by just again sidestepping. The area effect slash, on the other hand, has the cryo element added to the phantom's version of the attack. It again covers a larger area, and as the added mechanic, whenever the boss does this attack, the phantom will mimic the AoE slash, and it will be cryo damage instead. The cryo and anemo slam isn't only in their transition. This attack is added to the whole of Phase 2. This attack, by the looks of it, is both cryo and anemo, but the cryo part is the most noticeable, as it will slow you down and slow down your attack speed. This attack also covers quite a large area, so I recommend taking a step back from the boss as he does this attack. These next two attacks are together as they have similar visual tells. The first attack is the slash wave attack. The boss will split into two different figures. This attack is purely anemo damage. Both the boss and his phantom will throw slash waves at the player's location. The phantom will only send one slash wave, while the actual boss will send out a total of 4 slash waves. To avoid this attack, just keep moving in one direction. Next, the AoE phantom slash shares the same animation of the boss splitting into two figures. This attack is both anemo and cryo. The real boss will deal anemo damage, while the phantom will deal cryo. This attack covers an even larger area and is slightly hard to escape, as there are 2 AoE attacks to avoid. 3, 2, 1. Those are all the notable mechanics throughout the whole of the Meguu Kenki boss fight. Hopefully this guide was helpful. If it was, gently caress that like button, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.